Our next topic is dielectric polarization. Let us consider a non-polar. Let us consider a non-polar dielectric slab ABCD placed in an external electric field E naught maintained between two plates. One plate is positive charged, other plate is negatively charged. Therefore, there is electric field between the two plates. Consider a non-polar dielectric slab ABCD is held in an external electric field E naught maintained between two plates. Suppose all its atoms, when there was no electric field, the centers of positive and negative charges, they were at same point. Now when external electric field is applied, the center of positive charge is pulled in the direction of E naught and center of negative charge, this is pulled in a direction opposite to E naught. Therefore, suppose all its atoms are uniformly polarized in the direction of E naught and x is the distance between centers of positive and negative charges in an atom. Therefore, dipole moment of each atom is q into x, where q is the magnitude of positive or negative charge, as the dipole moment is q into x. X is the distance between the two equal and opposite charges. Therefore, dipole moment of each atom is p is equal to q into x. If n is the number of atoms per unit volume, then dipole moment per unit volume or total dipole moment density, this will be p is equal to n into p. N is the number of atoms per unit volume, p is the dipole moment of each atom. Now putting in place of p qx, this will be nqx. This total dipole moment density, this is called electric polarization. The SI unit of total dipole moment density or electric polarization is number of, this is dipole moment per unit volume. As the unit of dipole moment is coulomb meter and unit of volume is meter cube, this become coulomb meter upon meter cube, coulomb per meter square, which represents sigma I, surface density of charge. If we consider a small volume element, if we consider a small volume element in the interior of slab shown dotted, then each volume element has no net charge, though it has some net dipole moment. This is because positive charge of one dipole sits close to negative charge of adjacent dipole. Positive charge of one dipole sits closer to negative charge of adjacent dipole. Positive charge of one dipole sits closer to negative charge of adjacent dipole. Therefore, net charge in each volume element is 0. However, at the surfaces of the dielectric, there is some net charge density. As seen, however, at the surfaces of the dielectric, there is net charge density. As is seen in this figure, negative charge normal to the surface, negative charge on the surface normal to electric field, this remain unneutralized on the surface AB, and positive charge on the surface CD, this remains unneutralized. So these are called induced charges or polarization charges due to external field. They set up an induced electric field EP in a direction opposite to external electric field. Therefore, they set up an induced electric field EP in a direction opposite to E naught. Therefore, net electric field in the interior of polarized dielectric, effective electric field in the polarized dielectric is E naught minus EP, because E naught was in opposite direction to EP. This E is called reduced value of electric field. Further, EP, the EP is the induced electric field due to induced charges. Further, EP, this is sigma I upon epsilon, because electric field between two parallel sheets of charge which are oppositely charged, this is given by E is equal to sigma upon epsilon naught. We studied it in the application of Gauss theorem. Therefore, EP is sigma I upon epsilon. Now, sigma I, this is called electric polarization P. Therefore, in place of sigma I, we can write P upon epsilon. So, where P is called total dipole moment density. Obviously, value of electric field, reduced value of electric field, this depends upon the nature of dielectric slab introduced between the two plates. It is found that ratio of external electric field E naught to reduced value of electric field, this is a constant for a material. This constant is called dielectric constant of the material of the slab. E naught upon E is equal to K. E naught is the external electric field, E is the reduced value of electric field, and K is the dielectric constant of the slab placed in electric field. Electric susceptibility. It is found that electric polarization P is directly proportional to reduced value of electric field. Electric polarization P is directly proportional to reduced value of electric field E. We can write that P is equal to epsilon chi E or chi epsilon E. Here chi is a constant called electric susceptibility. This electric susceptibility, this describes the electric behavior of the dielectric in external electric field. Here epsilon has been used to keep chi dimensionless. Epsilon has been used to keep chi dimensionless. Now the value of chi is different for different materials. For vacuum, value of chi is 0. Now, as reduced value of electric field E is equal to E naught minus EP. E naught is the external electric field, EP is the induced electric field due to induced charges. Therefore, we can write E is equal to E naught minus EP. As EP is equal to, as we have calculated, EP is equal to P upon epsilon. This will be P upon epsilon. We can write as P is equal to chi epsilon E. Now, epsilon will cut epsilon. Therefore, this become E is equal to E naught minus chi E. Taking chi E to opposite side, E plus chi E is equal to E naught. Now this becomes, E becomes common, E into 1 plus chi is equal to epsilon naught. Now 1 plus chi is, इसको एक साइड रखेंगे, E उधर जाएगा तो E naught upon E. Now E naught upon E, this is equal to K. Therefore 1 plus chi is equal to K. This is the relation between dielectric constant and electric susceptibility of the material.